He said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach at 4 a.m. He liked the beach. I said, I want to make money. I don't want to swim. Guru said, if you want to make money, I'll meet you tomorrow, 4 a.m. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit. He should have wore shorts. The old man grabs his hand and said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. So he walks out into the water. Watch this. When he walks out into the water, it goes waist deep. So he like, this guy crazy. I want to make money. He got me in. So he said, come out a little further. Walked out a little further. Then he had it right around this area, the shoulder area. So this old man crazy. He making money, but he crazy. He said, come on out a little further. He came out a little further. It was right at his mouth. My man like, I'm about to go back in here. This God is mine. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man didn't scratch it, holding him down. Just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I don't know how many of y'all got asthma in here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you're going to have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you got to want it. You got to go days without, listen to me, you got to want to be successful so bad that you forget to eat. Beyonce said once she was on the set doing her thing, 3 days had gone by, she forgot she didn't eat because she was engaged. I'll never forget when 50 Cent was doing his movie, I did a little research on 50, and 50 said that when he wasn't doing the movie, he was doing the soundtrack. And they said, when do you sleep, 50? Sleep, he said, sleep is for those people who are broke. He said, I got an opportunity to make a dream become a reality. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. And I'm here to tell you today, if you got somebody came to my office the other day crying. I said, look, don't cry to give up, cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain, you already hurt, get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed. Listen to me. I'm here to tell you today that you can come here, you can jump up, you can do flips, you can be excited when we give away money, but listen to me, you will never be successful until I don't have to give you a dime to do what you do. You won't be successful until you say, I don't need that money. Emmett Smith said, all men are created equal. Some work harder in preseason. I'm gonna say it again because you might have missed it. All men are created equal. Some work harder in preseason. So that means that there are some people who are going to see the professor, going to see the TA. And even when the professor says, I don't meet with you, my TA meets with you, you say, I don't want to talk to your TA. I don't pay the TA. I pay you to teach me.
Yeah. Let's go. It is day 5. I want everybody to go in that Telegram chat. Let everybody know we are live for day 5. Damn, like that's the bars right there, y'all. We are live for day 5, man. I want y'all to stay tapped in. Put that in the Telegram chat. Go in the Facebook group. Let everybody know that we are live for day 5 and that we need to tap in. We're going to go out strong. The way you start something is the way you finish something, right? The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So I want y'all to stay locked in. I want y'all to have the same energy. I want y'all to have that same intensity. I want y'all to have it. See, today is going to be powerful, y'all. Today is going to be powerful because I just want y'all to understand, like I was just listening to Eric Thomas, right? And he was talking about like how bad do you really want it? Like, I want y'all to really think about that. Let me know, how bad do you really want it on the scale of 1 through 10? How bad do you really want it? Let me know in the chat. They said a 10, 12, a 10, a 27. Like, and I want us to really think about that number because a lot of us say we want it. Like our language, right? What we say is what we want, but our actions don't follow through. Our actions don't follow through. There's a difference between saying what you want and then actually living out what you want. So I really want to ask that question. I want to know who actually locked in their spots last night. Put me if you locked in your spots. I want to congratulate you. Shout out to Keisha, congratulations. Shout out to Cornisha, congratulations. Kia, congratulations. Amber, congratulations. Kenneth, congratulations. Mario, congratulations. Danielle, congratulations. Okay, y'all meant business. Y'all really wanted it. See, I want y'all to understand that growth is not supposed to be an uncomfortable thing. I want y'all to understand that if you look yourself in the mirror, like just imagine what your life will look like when you put the work in so that you could kick off 2024 in the right way. Eric Thomas, he just said it. He said, listen, all men and women are created equal. Like that, I believe in this like wholeheartedly. All men and women are created equal. It's just that some of them, they go hard in the preseason. All men and women are equal. All men and women, there's nobody that's smarter than the next. It's the one who works hardest that achieves success, y'all. That's just it. No man or woman is smarter than the next person. It's the one who works the hardest that achieves success. Like, what are you doing in your preseason? What are you doing in your preseason? Right now is the preseason. A lot of people that say, yo, 2024 is going to be my best year. I want you to put that in the chat. 2024 is going to be my best year. 2024 is going to be my best year. Put that in the chat. In order for 2024 to be your best year, you got to put work in during the preseason, y'all. This right now is the preseason. You're going to grind it up. You're going to go hard and make sure that we kick off January because most people that say they're going to start then, listen, they put in the work now. So I'm excited. I want to congratulate everybody that made that next step. And for those of you that did not make that next step, I'm still proud of you. And I want to congratulate you just for even getting into this 5-day conference and making it to day 5. Because you are still doing something that's powerful. A lot of people seen this opportunity and never even invested to even get into 5 days. Some people got on day 1 and didn't make it to day 2. Some people made it to day 2, or some people didn't make it to day 3. But you made it here to day 5. So I want to also give y'all some love. Drop some fire in the chat just to give y'all some love for making it to day 5, y'all. Because this is not for the weak. This is definitely not for the weak. But I want y'all to also understand, right? I said it earlier. It's amazing. It's amazing to get in the room. But when you get in the room, it's more importantly to stay in the room. When you get closer to fire, you cannot move because you will get cold. You will get cold. I got one of my mentees, Kareem, right? He actually been with me for 3 years. He actually, we got his credit fixed. We got his LLC. We got him funded over $150,000. He went out there and purchased his first apartment building with no money down on his pocket. He actually went in that. He owns a lounge, a bar in Brooklyn. Like, he's done all of these things, right? Just grinding, being in the community, getting the resources. And then he called me like 2 months ago, and he was like, yo, bro, I'm feeling regular again. I said, what you mean you feeling regular? He said, yo, I haven't been tapped into the mentorship because I thought I had everything that I needed. Like, I bought the property. I got my bar, right? I got my funding. Like, so I didn't stay in the mentorship after those 3 years. I thought I was good. You know, I got a family, and he said, yo, I got to get back into the mentorship, bro. I got to get back because like I'm getting cold out here. I'm being regular. I'm about to be around other people that don't think the same way. I got to get back, even though I got these things. So I just want everybody to understand that don't let what you do know stop you from getting what you don't know. Don't let it happen. Not today. Not today. I want y'all to put that in the chat. Not today. I will not let what I do know stop me from gaining what I don't know. Not today. So I'm excited. I'm going to get out the way, y'all, because y'all already know with these accountability calls, it's not about me. I want to bring up the man of the hour, my brother, Mindset Mogul, Coach Crew, just somebody that has really been able to inspire me and inspire thousands of people. When we think about our mailbox, listen, if you're a mailbox man or if you ever been impacted by Coach Crew, I want y'all to put the love in the chat. Y'all know how we spell it out. I want y'all to put the love in the chat, y'all, because he has a special gift of listening. That's one thing that I'm getting better with. I'm working on. I'm not perfect. You know, I'm about go. What are we doing? We're not making excuses. What are we talking about here? Let's get to it. But he has a great gift to be able to listen and understand and know exactly what are those obstacles, what are those roadblocks, what is that big weight that's holding you down? Because most of us, we're walking around with we got ankle weights on us, right? Because we moving around, we got so much baggage on us. We're not willing to let it go. So what I want to do, I want everybody to unmute themselves. I'm gonna unmute you, and I want you to make some noise. I want you to clap it up. I want you to shake the Zoom. I want you, like, y'all already know the drill by now. It's day 5. You know how we come with the energy. Whenever we're gonna bring somebody up, that's gonna pour into y'all. That's gonna give everything that they got. Like, do y'all agree that we gave y'all everything that we could give y'all during these past 5 days? Like everything that we could possibly give with the time that and the resources we gave it to y'all. So we want y'all to just give us back that same energy, y'all. So look, I'm gonna unmute every single person and let's make some noise. Let's bring up Coach Crew, the Mindset Mogul. Let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's
Go.
go.
Let's go, let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's
Let's
go.
Yeah.
go.
Let's go, Coach Crew.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yes, let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's
Pretty
go.
good. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Yeah, we in here. We in
Yeah.
here.
All right. Good morning. Good
Let's
morning.
go.
Moving and shaking with the movers and
Go.
shakers.
Coach Crew, let's go.
Hey,
Let's go.
we in here. We in
Morning.
here. We in here. We in here.
We in this thing.
Go.
Let's get it. How you feeling?
Let's get it.
You don't have
Yeah.
definitely don't have the experience to get the real estate.
They going out with a bang. They said day 5. We here. I like the energy. Coach, what up, bro? How you feeling?
What's up? I'm feeling up, bro. I'm blessed today. I'm feeling amazing, inspired. I got a flight after this, so like literally, I'm just want to be as present as I can right now for the moments that I'm here. But I'm doing well. How you feeling today, bro?
I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm just grateful that last night was not my last night. Every day I wake up is a new opportunity. I want you to put that in chat. Last night was not your last night, so that's a win. Because there's some people that didn't get up this morning. There's some people that didn't get up this morning, y'all. When you got an opportunity, don't miss it. When you got an opportunity, don't miss it. So that's how I'm feeling, Coach. But I'm gonna get out the way. I'm gonna let you do your thing.
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Yo, I'm hyped. I'm excited. I'm feeling blessed. As y'all know, y'all hear me. I want to put an emphasis on opportunity. And I just want to, move my camera back just a little bit so I could be present with everybody. Snap it up, clap it up for yourself. Like, snap it up, clap it up for yourself. Like, Ramil mentioned it. Look, you're here. You made it here. You could be anywhere else. Some people didn't make it. Some people didn't last 5 days. You've been here. Some people took advantage. Some people made the jump, the transition. And last night was a blessing. If last night was a blessing, let me know in the chat. If last night was a blessing, let me know in the chat. But this is day 5. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Everybody type, we're not done yet. Everybody type in the chat, we're not done yet. See, are you aware about what's about to happen to you? Are you aware? Like, something so magical is getting ready to happen. And I know you can feel it. In fact, for most of you, you've been feeling it already. But something magical is happening. Something magical is happening. Your glow up is coming, right? Everybody put glow up in the chat. Your glow up is coming. If this challenge was transformative for you, if this was a space that really took you into a whole different dimension, if you discovered something about yourself, if you, instead of having breakdowns, you had breakthroughs, if you got around people that now can be your best friends for going forward, like, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Put the fire emoji in the chat. Put the plus emoji in the chat. Let me know. I want to know. Because right now, I want to get y'all present to, if you weren't before, are you now willing to be the first millionaire in your family? If you weren't willing before, are you now ready to take life into your own hands? If you weren't willing before, are you now having the information that could change your future situations? Are you having the information that could change generations? Are you now going to put the information in with the application to cause that transformation? See, are you aware about what's happening to you right now? This is all about opportunity. This is all about opportunity. When we talk about operating now, what does that stand for? The noun, right? Somebody put it in the chat. What's the acronym for now? No opportunity wasted. Like, what are the consequences for wasting opportunities? Like, let's just say this was the most important time. I told y'all before y'all came in here, I said this. I got a lot of DMs. I got a lot of DMs because everybody was getting the cash apps. In fact, if you got a cash app from us, let me know in the chat. Put that tongue with the cash sign, the dollar sign. Put that emoji in the chat. I'm forgetting what the name of that is. But yo, what's the consequence? Right? If you've seen yourself at a higher level through the information, if you was able to see yourself through a different lens, when Neo came in, Neo was basically summing up everything I said in 5 days in one class. He was summing up everything I said in 5 days in one class. But I want to do something special for each and every person here. I want to get your minds present to something, and I want to bring everybody up and we'll have a lot of interaction. But if you look at what do you want from your life, and you see yourself with the beautiful car, a beautiful relationship, you know, your family is straight, health, you're in a great space, you're not lacking for anything. What's the consequence if that doesn't happen? If y'all could all get present with me right now, if I could be vulnerable with y'all, somebody drop vulnerable in the chat. I want to get real with you. When we talk about we lost our mom, I told y'all when she was on her deathbed, she told me don't let her sickness become my weakness. What are you allowing to become your weakness? I know we talk about excuses and people go, yeah, but that's not an excuse. You know, it's a real thing. Excuses are something that excuse you from doing a thing. What avoidant behavior are you having? What avoidance behavior are you having right now? You want to kind of pick that out. But if y'all still I could be vulnerable, so I want to build with y'all. If y'all don't mind, let's do a little meditation. Y'all down to do a little meditation? Y'all already know. If you're familiar with my meditations and my meditations have helped you out, and it's powerful, it's a guided meditation, and it's powerful, and it's something that you look forward to, drop the plus emojis in the chat. I want to know, and I want everybody else to see who hasn't experienced this. Some of y'all are probably like, meditation? I don't do that. I don't do meditation. This goes for like almost any successful person. They've done some form of meditation, whether it's thinkitation or meditation. And this is it's getting to the quantum world, so that way you can be able to transform your life like this. You ever heard of quantum leaps? So now we're gonna have a quantum leap. If you're ready to transform your life in a meditation, drop those plus emojis in the chat. If you want more in your life, drop those plus emojis in the chat. I'm telling you, this is gonna be emotional. Some of you are going to cry. I'm gonna be real with y'all. If you cry, it's okay. You're like a plant. When you cry, you water yourself. You grow. We're gonna grow today. As we've been growing all this week. We're not gonna stop now. Day 5, we're gonna get it in. We're gonna end out on a bang, all right? So can we have everybody breathe in deeply? Inhale into your lungs at capacity. Slowly release. Close your eyes, you can look through the vibe, but notice how your body feels relaxed already. Inhale deeply into your lungs at capacity. And I want you to hold for 5. Inhale, hold. Slowly release. I want you to one more time. Inhale. Fill it up, fill it up. Inhale big. And just let the problems that's on your mind go away. Slowly release. Finish all the remaining air through your nostrils. I want you to close your eyes and imagine you're in the space that you're currently in right now. You don't need your eyes to see. You can see with your mind's eye. I want you to feel everything that's around you. If you're driving, don't close your eyes. Just visualize. If you're sitting in your office, if you're in your home space, just close your eyes and just relax for a moment. Feel the desk. Feel that chair that you're sitting in. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel everything around you. And one by one, I want it to all disappear. I want it to all disappear into nothingness, where you see complete white surrounding you. Nothingness. This is the space of nothingness. In order to make room for something, we have to get rid of something. We have to make space. We're making space. We're in the quantum space right now, where you see nothing but white space. As you walk, you notice the image in the distance. As you get closer to that image, the image gets clearer. And there are 2 different doors. There's a wooden door, there's a metal door. You choose which door you want to go into. When you go into that door, I want you to walk into it with your chest out, feeling powerful. When you walk into that next room, you see a screen. What's on that screen is you. Is you at the age of 6. Is you at the age of 7, 12, 15, 21. It's the younger version of you. It's the experiences, it's the memories that you have, it's the things, it's the childhood trauma, it's the abuse, it's the goals, it's the wins, it's the awards, it's everything that you see. I want you to get present with something. As you start to see the images on the screen, it might make you emotional. Some of you might cry. It might make you feel empowered. You might feel like you want to touch the sky. While you're watching this, as you change from image to image with the remote, there's another hand that touches your hand. As you look over, it's your child version of yourself. It's that 7-year-old, that 6-year-old that you saw on the screen. I want you to take a moment and have a conversation with that individual. What is he saying? What is she saying to you? What are you saying back to as the current version of yourself? What is that conversation like? You remember when you had aspirations and dreams to be that person that's going to set the family free, that's going to transcend generations? When they ask you, who are you going to be? Who do you want to be when you grow up? Are you that person? Have that conversation with yourself right now. As you have that conversation with yourself, you notice a knock at the door because you hear it. Another version of yourself walks in. That's the teenage version of yourself. Have a conversation, add up to the conversation. Now is you, your current version, your teenage version, 7-year-old, 6-year-old youth version. As you all have a conversation, notice what's coming up. Notice all the things that's happening in your life. Notice all the twists and turns. Notice that control. Were you in control? Are you in control now? Notice the things that was happening then. Are they still happening now? And then I want you to see the 5-year version, 5 years ago version of yourself as that person enters the conversation. What's being said? I want you to transform from being your perspective of your current version to being the perspective of the child version. What are you saying to your current version? And as you are speaking to your current version, one more person walks through the door, and that's your higher self. How do you see your higher self? Notice how that person looks, how that person talks. Notice the different subtleties. Notice everything that's happening, the change, the transformation. Notice. So as you are that younger version, I want you to now transform your perspective to be that teenage version. And I want you to see and speak to your current version. Feel it, understand what's happening right now. Notice if you feel some emotion, let it out. Don't hide the emotion. What's coming up for you? What are you saying? Did you ever do and complete the things you said you wanted to do? How were you with your parents? What about the opportunities that came up? Did you let the opportunities go by? Did you pass over opportunities repeatedly? Was there a poor mindset? I want you to just think about that. As you shift your perspective to that 5 years ago individual, I want you to talk to your current self. As that is happening, I want you now to shift over to the perspective of your higher self watching this take place, listening into this conversation. What's happening? What are you noticing? What things are happening? Because right now, we're going to shift your perspective over to your higher self. What is your higher self saying to your current self about opportunities? When we talk about acting now, how long are you going to pass over opportunities? How long are you going to sit in the same situation? How long are you going to be the same? I want you to notice the trends. What power moves have you made? I want you to empower yourself. I want you to see yourself. Hey, look, everything that's happening in my world is not happening to me. It's happening through me. I am the creator. So as this is about to come to an end, I want you to say your goodbyes to the younger version of yourself, to the teenage version of yourself, 5 years ago version of yourself. What is that conversation like? What are you feeling? And your higher self is now only one that's left with you. What are you saying to your higher self? What is your higher self saying to you? You talk about what do you need? All you needed was money. We showed you that money is not a problem. All you needed was people around you, the people that could trust me, believe me, hype me. We showed you that community is no problem. You got it. You did that. Look at your higher self. Your higher self, you did that. You accomplished everything. You did that. How did you do it, though? Your higher self is telling you now, how did you do it? You see, mentors cost, but mistakes cost more. Are you willing to keep making the same mistakes? Are you willing to keep going the route of being cheap to yourself, wasting years saying I could just do it alone, I could do it alone? When you know you was brought in this world to be amongst a group, a community, a village, your people, your tribe. So as this conversation ends, I don't know, do you hug that person? Do you kiss the person? Do you love them? Do you say something nice? What's being said? What's being heard? Because the conversation is coming to an end. As the higher self disappears and everything else around you in that room where the images play on the screen, your focus is there on that screen. This 5-day challenge is where you're at right now. You see yourself in the third person. Are you letting this opportunity slip, or are you taking this opportunity head on? When you're watching us on the screen right now, you letting this opportunity slip? Is Mindset Mogul Crew somebody that's helping you, somebody that's putting you in a position to see yourself as the greatest version, to know that you are going to be the one to lead your family from poverty, if that's the case? You are going to be the one to break generational curses, if that's the case, and build generational wealth. But it's not about me. It's about you. It's about your choice, your decisions. So as that screen that you're watching disappears, everything else around you fades back to nothingness, and you're surrounded by white. I want you to notice the feelings that you have during this exercise, whether you participated fully or whether you half-assed it. Half-assing it would get you half results. Participating fully gets you 100% of what you're looking for and more. As everything starts to populate back in your earth, if you sit in that room or that place that you're in, your office, or you're in your room, your house, everything starts to populate. That chair that you're in, that ground that you're walking on, that floor, you can feel it again beneath your feet. Breathe in deeply as we come to open up your eyes and we're back on this Zoom. I want to know in the chat what was coming up for you. What was coming up for you? As I mentioned before, mentors are here to help you learn, here to help you grow. You're going to either learn from mentors, you're going to learn from mistakes. If you've been learning from your mentors so far, let me know in the chat. I want to bring a couple people up and I want to talk about the exercise, but I really want to get to the opportunities that we presented y'all. Because when I came into the room yesterday, for the applications, it was a lot of people. I was like, oh, that's dope. When I came into the room for everybody who went forward, I was surprised. In my mind, I was absolutely shocked and astonished because I was talking to Ramel on the phone prior, and I'm like, yo, bro, I think hundreds of people are going to be in, whatever the case may be. He's like, yeah, like, man, 200 people. And I came in there and I saw like 90 people, saw 80 people, saw 70 people. And I was thinking like, are we missing did we not deliver on the information? Did we not come up here and really put our team, put our people on for success? Right? Did I really see that? Right? Are we opening up this opportunity? And then I don't see everybody take the opportunity, which is, everybody not gonna take an opportunity. That's just how business goes. But did you look in yourself and say, yo, this is my opportunity? If this is your opportunity, everybody put this is my opportunity in the chat. I want to bring up a few people and I want to talk about the opportunity that we gave. So, right, we said we're gonna have a slot for 100 people. 100 people. If out of 1,000 people, we only taking 100 people, you got to move with speed. And not only that, you get to have all these other perks, but it ain't about all that other stuff. It's about, do you want it bad enough to transform your life, to change your situation? Do you want it bad enough to not stay the same next year? Do you want it bad enough so you can really get the life you want, life you deserve? Do you want it bad enough? Do you see that this is your opportunity? Is this the time for greatness? Is this your time for greatness? Because I'm going to be honest. When I saw that, I was a little disappointed, but I was still inspired. Why? Because we still got room for growth. I seen in there, I said, okay, we still got 10 spots left. So we still got some time to put some people in those 100% occupancy, right? We said we want 100 people inside the slots. We got about 85, 89. I think I saw 89 with the peak. So you got about 10 spots left. So I want to just come up and build. Enough of me. I want to get out the way. I just want to get y'all minds present on who you are being, because whether you continue this process or not, you still got to make sure that you elevate. You still got to make sure that you become the best version of yourself. So I wanted to give you that meditation because that's a tool that you can use to continuously measure where you're at, but also see where you want to be, right? So my team, I'm going to have Jasmine and I'm going to have Sunshine come up. Can you call up a few people? Raise your virtual hands if you want to share. And we might just call on a few people because I want to know who didn't sign up, who didn't take that next that leap of faith, who didn't do that, who didn't move forward. I want to know, and I want the team to pull them up. So we have Sunshine pull up somebody, we have Jasmine pull up somebody, and we kind of just alter like that.
Come talk to us, Chris. You can unmute. There you go.
All right, cool. First of all, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mogul. I definitely became a crazy fan of yours. But the question was, why didn't I sign up? Truthfully, right? It's not that I didn't want to, and I'm not going to try to be up here long and give this whole long out story. But with me not signing up, let me know confirmation, right? 2 months ago, and I get emotional about it because it really pissed me off, right? So 2 months ago, I met a guy and he was like an investor. So he was like, I don't know if y'all heard of Wawa. I know a lot of people in the South, Wawa's a gas station food chain. And down at Homestead, Florida, like near Miami, there's not a Wawa in sight. So he came up with this beautiful business proposal. And he was like, yo, we can actually get this thing started. And it's in order to ground break, it's going to be like 30 grand. So I was like, all right, cool. So he was like, let's go half, right? So I have a lawyer. He gave me a contract. I gave the contract to my lawyer. My lawyer looked over it. Everything looked legit. So he was like, let's do it. So I go to the bank, get a cashier's check, 4 to 15 grand. Give it to him. I ain't heard from him no more, right? And it's just confirmation because that 15 grand that I lost, I could have used that to invest in this. But what was so ironic was the number was the same. So I know something big about to happen.
I want everybody, look, can we get off of mute real fast and everybody send some love? Because Chris has been showing up. Chris has been really like putting it all on the line this week. And I know I've seen your name so many times. I see you on Instagram. I see you build it. Can we just have everybody unmute real fast and send that love? I just want you to get that love and beautiful energy real fast.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Sending you so much love and light.
So much love.
We love you.
So much
Love
love.
you.
Love you.
Love you.
It's
Love you,
Chris.
Chris.
Love you.
Hold on.
We're already
Put stuff in
recovered
one
from
way
it.
to show you
We
something
chose to
bigger.
be.
So
A blessing and a lesson. And you're
It's
going
coming.
It's by accident.
God.
People are here.
It's coming. Better is coming.
They get it back plus more.
You're gonna feel us tenfold. It's
That's
coming
it.
back tenfold. Don't worry about that 15,000 because it's gonna double.
Moving
Don't
on to your
stress
next
about it. It's
level.
gonna double.
That's the less,
You
bro.
got this, Chris. You
This is the
got him.
less.
Double up, baby.
Loss ain't never a loss.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank y'all, everybody. But like I said, I'm down, but I ain't out. So I know I'm going to come back even stronger.
100%. Look, I want to send you a lot of love on this because we all can relate to this. Going back when I was in college, I was leaving my last year. My brother, he knows about this. I didn't want to tell anybody at the time because I was embarrassed the fact that how could I let this happen to me? But I was going to play basketball overseas. I had a friend who I thought was a friend. I gave her the money so that way she could set my stuff up because she lived over in that area, which is basically London. And what ended up happening is she went ghost with the money. I was texting her back. I'm a college student. I don't got money. I don't got my parents. Like, like we ain't rich, like, at this time. And it's unfortunate. That lesson taught me a lot because it made me realize to invest my money into places that's going to help me grow versus just putting my money in places that was going to have me show something, right? And it's not just me that went through that. You went through that. A lot of people went through things where you believed in something. But I want you to understand this. Like you said, you may be down, but you're not out. So there's going to be bigger and better coming for you. This is just a test to show you that there are things that's going to help you elevate. Look, I want you to stay close to the fire because it's something special that could happen for you just from being in here. So just stay close to the fire. Send me a DM on Instagram. We're going to build. But everybody send some love to Chris in the chat.
Y'all, thank y'all.
100%. Let's bring up someone else. I want to know why you haven't tapped in. Remember, this is about taking opportunities now, right? No
Coach.
opportunities wasted. What's up?
You can hear me, Coach? I seen somebody in the chat, man. Somebody said they willing to give up some money towards her down payment to get her in the program.
Look, this is what I said. Stay close to the fire. Something beautiful is gonna happen to you.
Lena, Lenea. Lena says she's willing to put up her deposit to help her get in the program and get started. This is crazy. $5K, which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, look.
This is crazy.
What you want to do right now? You want to bring up Nina? Like, you want to bring her up, or want to keep rolling and then circle back?
I definitely want to bring her up because, like, we definitely got to see what empower her to actually do that. Let's bring her up.
Can we
please rock with us, y'all. I did mention to everybody this is going to be a little emotional. So if you are crying, it's okay. Don't feel like you got to run away. I know a lot of people text me, they DM me too, and they said the reason why my camera off because you had me crying in the back. This is powerful. Please understand. If you got to cry. Like this is why we're here. We're here to be vulnerable so we can connect to each other, so we can grow faster. So please understand you're in a safe space. Let's bring her up, Quinn.
How we pronounce your name?
It's Linnea.
Linnea, there we go, Linnea.
How y'all doing?
Thank you so much, Linnea. That was amazing. We wanted to bring you up and actually just share like what empowered you to say, I want to help out. I want to, be a giver today.
First of all, I was a bit emotional from that meditation we just had, but I have been in that position before. God has been blessing me. I've changed my mindset about, I want to say 4 years now, fired my boss, went on my dreams. People in my family said I couldn't do it, wouldn't do it. I'm thinking wrong, get government jobs. And it's been rocky all my life, but I've always been on top as far as I'm concerned, because God always blessed me and I'm always helping other people. And I never realized it until like later in life, people just constantly say, well, you do this, you do that. People that work with me, I have a business, and they say, you're doing too much for your clients. You're doing too much. I don't feel that I'm doing too much. God's always blessing me. And I'm in a position where I can do that. And I've lost a lot. I've had stories like Chris had, and I just want her to have the opportunity that I'm open to. And I mean, if I could do it for everybody, I would. But, I just feel like I was in a vulnerable moment and I want to help her. So, yeah.
That's I need everybody to unmute for that and give Linnea some love. Like right now, we got to unmute for that.
Linnea, we appreciate
Queen.
you.
God bless you.
MVP, girl.
Love, yo.
You, girl.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I'll see you tomorrow because you only have one life to live. You know what I mean? You gotta leave your legacy. You'll be all right. That's you're gonna get that back tenfold. Whatever you give and help somebody with, because I do the extra things, so I know. I know how you feel. But thank you for helping Kristen.
Everybody to type MVP in the chat. Yeah, I know what Coach Crew always says. Most valuable participant. I want everybody to type MVP in the chat. And that's what Linnea is this morning, this week, just being an MVP because it's not about a me thing, it's about a we thing, right? Like you get in the door, how could you help somebody else get in the door? So And that's what this community is about, right? That's what this family is about. That's why we put this together. Just imagine, you know, having multiple people around you that says, listen, I don't even know you from a hole in the wall, but I feel your energy and I see where you're trying to go. We need to do this together. Like that, like, what is that really worth? Like, that's priceless. So again, I just want to thank you so much for being a giver. It really means a lot to me, to Coach Crew, the entire Fun Your Freedom family. And I know Chris is very, very excited.
So
about
Chris
that.
got to send me her Zelle or something. I don't know how I can get it.
So we'll
I'm Linnea Sims.
We got you. We'll reach out to you.
Okay.
We'll have somebody. We'll have one of our enrollment advisors reach out to you today, and then you know, take care of the investment, and then go from there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
All right.
All right. Let's get it. Keep going, Coach. I'm out the way. Unmute yourself. Can't unmute? Somebody unmute him. Oh.
Just make me co-host. They want to mute the coach, but look, I want to bring back Chris up. I just want her to respond to that. I can't let that go without having a response to that and move forward. But this is what I was talking about. This is the community that we create. We create a community of love, connectivity, and financial prosperity. Together, we're gonna make way more money than the $5 grand, way more money than that deposit, make way more. And Smitty already told y'all, showed y'all, gave y'all blueprint. So there's no excuses, honestly. But I just want to like highlight that part. If y'all look over here when we talk about love, I wear this on my chest. I wear this on my sleeve. You know, I wear this for real. And it's a community of love. So just please understand that. Welcome to the community. I just really want to like pour on y'all with that. So bring up Chris real fast. I just want to have her respond because that was a big thing right there, man.
I mean, for real, like I'm shaking. Like I wish y'all could see. Like I'm shaking. Bless you, Queen. I appreciate that. Thank you. Like honestly, I can't even say a whole lot right now, but I'm already looking you up on in the group on. I didn't see your name in the Telegram group, and I'll go check the Facebook group. But I definitely got to connect with you, like on some higher stuff. Like like. It's crazy because like my business name is Island Kid, right? So I'm born and raised in Nassau, Bahamas, and where I come from, like it's not that people don't have the heart to want to do something like that, but just don't have the means. You know what I'm saying? So I've been a 5-year entrepreneur now. Like I did my own credit thing through a multi-level marketing company, and it's so weird that being on here was even more confirmation because of a lot of the same systems and tools that Smitty uses to clean credit. That's what my company uses. So when it was time to get the pull the credit report, and I'm going on there doing my homework, and I get on there, I'm like, yo, this is the same thing my company uses. So I just knew I was in the right hands, in the right place at the right time with the right people. And it's crazy because it's now I even know, I mean, I already knew, don't get me wrong, I already knew, but even today just solidified it that I'm even in the right community. Like we've been here in community all week and being around like-minded individuals. And I pride myself on the little small circle that I do have here in Tampa, Florida. But I already, like, I've been told a long time ago, like I even invested years ago in meeting Eric Worre. I don't know if y'all know who that is or familiar with him. Even ET, I've taken his classes, and I always was told, like, if you're the smartest person in your group, you got to get a new group. And so don't get me wrong, I love my team. We're a very small, tight-knit team, and we all striving to be better, but I'm just different from even them. So being here this week just touched me. Like I know a couple of y'all seen me go live in the Facebook groups doing the homework, and in here, every time I get on the camera, high energy equals high income. And I truly believe that. And that's what's propelling me. But yo, listen, today, y'all, I know, y'all touch me. Y'all touch me. I mean, y'all been touching me all week. Everybody, not just Mogul, not just, Mogul Mindset, not Boom Smitty, but everybody. Like Damali, your story still resonate with me today. Shireen, man, like you had me in tears that day. Like, especially knowing, hearing your island accent, knowing you from another country, and it's like, Queen, you got it. We got it. Like this community, we got it. And Linnea, man, I swear, like you my new angel. I appreciate it.
Everybody drop new angel in the chat. Drop new angel in the chat. Thank you, Chris. We appreciate you. Let's bring up somebody, and then we're gonna segue in because we're kind of getting close on the time. But I'm just gonna be honest. If I can have an extra 10 minutes, let me know in the chat. If I can have an extra 10 minutes, I'm building with y'all But I want to give everybody a shot here. Who else we got? Well, why didn't you join? Why didn't you take that opportunity to invest into yourself to take your life to that next level?
Get it? We have Queen. Where at? Queen Tanisha.
Hello, great day, y'all. Can you hear me? Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, perfect. Well, the reason why I did not, just to be transparent, because mainly I just did not have the resources to do so. And it actually motivated me because listen to Chris too. I was in a similar situation with a housing investment with this big time investor out there in Phoenix. And then I invested this money and he completely, turned his back on me. And so, but by me going through this healing phase that I'm going through, I realized that, okay, forgive us of our debts and we forgive our debtors, right? So I try to keep that in my mind so that way it doesn't impact me, and I can continue moving forward. I was so appreciative that this course this week was to where I can afford it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go all in and purchase a VIP. And so I took the most value out of it that I can. But like I said, this encouraged me to really execute. And so that way I have a means next time to go ahead and invest. If I need to drop 15K, if I need to drop 30K on something that's going to invest into myself, I'll be able to do that with no limitation. So I definitely appreciate y'all and appreciate the opportunity to even get this information because it was a blessing to my life and opened my world to a whole new level. Okay, so I'm just excited about the future and trust and believe. I'm definitely staying close as much as I can. So as always,
Let me ask you a
definitely.
question. Let me ask you a question because I'm just trained to hear certain things and I'm just hearing a whole lot of stuff. I want to just see. You mind if we be vulnerable real fast? Are you open? How explicit can we get?
Absolutely. As sensitive as I need to go.
Okay, I love that. So for you, right? Did you do the meditation today?
I did.
What was your experience like with the meditation?
It was very impactful, releasing, I'm gonna say, because my childhood, I had a very rough, interesting childhood, rough childhood, that I'm now healing from. And I didn't start healing from it until I turned 30. Right? I'm 35 years old right now, about to be 36, and I'm still healing from that. But it actually allowed me to release those old thoughts, those old beliefs that I had about myself, which was really impacting me from getting to the next level, right? With my self-doubt, with a lot of things that I was just internally dealing with. And that's one of the things, those are the things that I'm really releasing right now. So, by releasing me as a childhood, by releasing my teenage, right? And then the conversations that I was having with myself, it was so healing. And so now I'm like, okay, in my higher self and just surrendering to them because I learned like I was just trying to control so much, but just really surrendering and understanding that, okay, I can have the desires of my heart. So now, but the thing is, I got to create those desires. So now that I have the desires and my, I'm allowing God to guide me and surrendering to his voice. So it's still a journey and I appreciate it. And then, just being able to connect to y'all, connect to like minds and connected to some new people in the group. I'm really excited about the journey that I'm on right now. And like I said, my goal is to just learn, develop, and execute, and help others do the same thing. You know, impact over income. So y'all definitely helped me.
Everybody send some love in the chat. Send some love in the chat. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I want to bring up somebody. Ramel, I'm gonna let Ramel get a chance to bring up someone. Ramel, you want to bring up someone before I bring up another person?
Yeah. Definitely. How y'all feeling so far? How is this morning accountability call doing for y'all so far? Let me know in the chat. Healing, great, very touching. So look, y'all. I'm just so inspired by hearing a lot of the stories, right? And what's crazy is, like, Coach Crew, you says this all the time. You say, like, there's a you inside of you that you haven't even met yet, right? Like, everybody, I want them to understand that. Like, there's a you inside of you that you haven't even met yet. The problem is you will not go through the process to pull that person out. You won't go through the process. A lot of us will just not go through the obstacles, the sacrifice. Like, God gave all of us gifts. We all have gifts. We all have talents. We all have a purpose here. But when there's things that's put in front of us, we push back. Like, we say we want this. We say we want that. And then we push back. We don't find another way to make sure we get it done, because this major move right here is your breakthrough to get to that next side so that you can meet the person that you always wanted to be. All right, I want everybody to understand that, right? So I want to bring up somebody that's, like, very special and dear to my heart, who's a mentee and now working her way. She became a coach. But I remember when she first started out in January, right? She started out in January. We had a boot camp similar to this last year, and she barely understood how to go live on Facebook. Like, this is how real it was. Like, she didn't even know how to go live on Facebook. Like, we tell her, we giving her homework. She's like, I don't know what to do. Like, but she figured it out, right? She figured it out because she reached out, she asked for help, she connected with people in the group. I want everybody to type figure it out. We gave the same opportunity, said, listen, we're gonna put together this mentor. And this was just my mentorship alone. This wasn't even all three of us. It was $15,000 for my mentorship alone, right? She figured out a way, got in the program, got her own real estate. And matter of fact, I don't even want to tell her full story at the end of the day, because I want her to talk about it. But the only reason why I wanted to bring her up, because I see her on this call. But when I see a lot of these stories, I see a lot of her in a lot of y'all. Because when she first started, I seen it in her. It's just that we needed the environment to really cultivate and let her shine her light. So I want her to just come up here. I want to bring up Naya, the legacy builder. I want to bring her up here because I'm so proud of what she's been able to do over the last 6, 7, 8 months. And I'm very confident that her story is going to be able to impact, somebody on this call right now. So if that's cool for me to bring up Naya, I want y'all to put cool in the chat. I want y'all to put cool in the chat. Naya, where you at? Naya, where you at? Let me bring you up here. Where you at?
She up.
Mentor, what's up, mentor?
What up? How you feeling?
Oh my God, I'm feeling inspired. I'm feeling connected because I can so resonate with so many of these stories. But first of all, is it Linnea? Was that Linnea that just did that such a miraculous thing this morning? But see, that's what this community does, because it's so infectious. You cannot be around givers and not become a giver. Like, you really become what your environment is. And so first of all, I don't even know where to start, but I will say this, since you guys are talking to the individuals that did not sign up, for whatever reason it is that you didn't sign up, I will say this. I've been there. I've been in that place where I was trying to figure out, listen, should I do this? Should I not? Right? But opportunity lasts but for a very second, right? Your opportunity, it's right there, boom. And then the next thing you know, opportunity is over. But regret, that thing that sit with you like, man, I should have did that. The shoulda, coulda, wouldas. They last for an eternity. They last for the rest of your life. And so do not find yourself regretting. But I will say, I understand. Been there, done that. When it came time for me to join this mentorship,
I'm in business with my family, my husband and my 2 kids. And I came to them talking about I was about to go spend $15,000. And they was like, you're not spending $15,000. But guess who I am? I am the person that does for everybody else. I'm the go-to. And a lot of us here, that's why you here. Because you're that same person that everybody come to. They come to you for all the answers. They come to you for inspiration. You are
I'm mute. Yeah.
do it. You make it happen. You are the person and you make it happen for everybody else. But here's the thing. At some point, you got to make it happen for you. At some point, you have to say yes to yourself. I'm always saying yes to everybody. I'm always providing for everybody else. And so I went to my peeps and I was like, listen, y'all, I got to do this for me. Like, I don't ask y'all for much. I'm the bomb mom. Yes, I am. Right. I think I'm a pretty good wife. I've been in this for 31 years strong. And I just felt like after all this time and after all of this giving and giving and giving, I deserved something for me. And so I took the plunge. But let me tell you something, baby. What I thought I was getting credit repair. I got that. My credit score increased from maybe 167 points in 90 days or something like that. I don't even know what I know. I went from in the 6s to the 803 was my highest credit score. Right. So I got that. Yup. All that stuff. And then I went on and I learned all of these strategies and techniques about multifamily, because that's what I want to do. And also the self-storage. Yup. I got all of that. But in getting all of that, that was great stuff. Like I've learned how to structure my business, my LLC. I got business bank accounts, things that I just never had. But the family that I acquire, first of all, I ain't crying today. Like, all right, sis, pull it together, sis. I ain't doing that. The family that I acquired from these people in this Mailbox Millionaire Academy, baby, is more than anything that I ever could have imagined. In June, so I'm going and I'm moving. Everything is working, right? My business is flowing. Oh, and then even after I got into the mentorship, I evaluated my first deal, which the seller was asking for $21 million. I never worked deals with that kind of money. That was amazing to me, but it was only because of this community, right? But then roadblocks happen because see, life in the process. And in June, lost my sister. And I thought that I was very strong, but when I say that thing devastated me and broke me down, but God and my family, and I'm not talking about my family over here. I'm talking about my family in this mentorship. They helped me down in such a way that, like, I don't even know how I would have got through this without these people. They didn't have to do this. Like, these are my business partners, but these people didn't have to come to me. Ramel, I mean, the day my sister died, boom, Ramel is on my phone. Like, people don't do that. Crew's calling me all the time. Like, yo, nah, you good? Do you need anything? Like, what can we do for you? Like, where do people do this at? Like, I don't even know people that operate this way. And so what I will say is, while I gained and acquired so much in terms of business, I'm killing it. I am killing it. I'm just gonna own that. It's a struggle. It ain't easy, but what these people gave to me in terms of a family was more than I ever could have imagined. And if you're on the fence, I get it. Stay on the fence if you want to. I mean, y'all heard what happened to Humpty Dumpty. Like, I'm not being on no fence. I'm not being on nobody's fence. Like, make the decision for yourself. You will never regret this decision. Trust me when I tell you. You won't.
No, yeah, I want to add some value to that because Ramel had mentioned something prior. Y'all got me calling Ramel, man. Stop it, yo. Look, anyway, so Mello, he got me present to when we were in Vegas. And yes, we do have Mogul Meet Ups. We do link up with our students, our community, our family, because we want to provide that in-person value as well. And I sat you down, had a conversation with you and build with you. And I told you, There's a you inside of you that you haven't even met yet. Oh, I want you to really shed light on that. Shed light on that.
No, because why you always trying to get me to go there, Crew? Like, what? So much. Crew sat my little behind down. And here's the thing. When Crew went to go sit me down, y'all, I was so I didn't even want Crew to sit me down, because I'm going to tell you why. Because I know it's a me inside of me, right? That I hadn't even met yet. But I didn't want to meet her. That's crazy. When you are afraid of your own success, that's what the problem is for a lot of y'all, right? You're afraid of what you just might be able to do. And so I had to do a lot of work. I had to do a lot of homework. I had to do a lot of digging to give myself permission to be fabulous. Because see, that was my issue, right? My issue coming into the mentorship was I lacked self-confidence. Like, I had confidence in everything and everybody else, but I didn't have the confidence in me. I didn't think that I could do it, right? And so so Crew began to break me down fiber by fiber by fiber, crying episodes, right? I was running from him. But this is what he did that was so amazing. What he did was he began to mold me in the area of my weakness. Baby, y'all don't know this is a special place. Y'all better know this is a special place, because whatever your weakness is, right, that's what's preventing you from moving to your next level. And so the environment here, they begin to work with you on the very thing that you're weak about. And so my self-confidence is what I was weak about. And so I'm now the confidence coach. Right? How you gonna be confidence coach if you lack confidence? That means you got to work at that. And that means that is the thing that's going to unlock your success for you. And so I met her. I met old girl, like the me that, I hadn't even met yet. And I'm telling you, she's so powerful. She's amazing. She's magnificent. And what she's been doing lately is I'm transforming everything that I'm attached to. My name is, don't even call me Nia. Like, don't. Matter of fact, I'm about to change the name on the screen. If you see me, just say Legacy Builder. Like, that is my name. Call me the Legacy Builder, because I am building legacy for my family, period, point blank. So thank you, Crew, for doing that, for pulling that out of me and introducing me finally to myself. I love you for life for that.
I love you, and I appreciate you. 100%. Like, and this is real stuff. This is not about giving y'all fluff. Nobody cares about that. Like, I told you what my intention is.
Crew, one more last thing, and then I'm cutting off. I swear I'm getting off after this. I heard a lot this morning, like, about people that have been taken advantage of, right? And that's real, because there's so many people out here in these streets scamming. And I'm skeptic number one, like numero uno. Like, I don't trust nothing, nobody. Like, I'm from Philly, like, straight up. And so, like, you in these streets, you got to keep your head right, right? And so, but what I realized was my environment where I'm from, right, prevents me from trusting the right people. And so when you prevent yourself from trusting the right people, then that creates like roadblocks in your life. And so I had to find a way to allow myself to be vulnerable with these people. And I'm so glad that I did, because baby, I didn't care what they said. They were saying all kinds of fly stuff, but trust yourself in this. Because like, honestly, like, I think about what I spent $5,000 on, right? Like, I think about that, right? But spend it on you. Like, this is real. All I can say is this is the real deal. If you having some issues with trust and just not feeling like, like, I don't know, I'm a skeptic. Like, I get you. I'm with that. And I was her, but I'm so glad I bet on that's Jazz. Jazz say it all the time. Bet on yourself. And baby, that was the best investment I could have made for me. My life will never be the same. Like, the way I think about things, my mindset, the people that I allow in my space, it just will never be the same. If y'all want to hit me up, y'all can call me. We can talk about it. Because I get it. I understand. I've been there. And if there's any way that I can help you, like, just to get there, if you got questions, just hit me up. I'm here. And I'm out. I'm done. That's it.
Thank you so much, Naya. Everybody show Naya some love in the chat. Thank you so much, Naya. And I want to let you know just how proud of you I am, because again, I remember, and what's so funny is when we do these classes, we know, we see it, and it's like, we just gotta push them because we know there's greatness on the other side. So me seeing Naya just during the first 5 days in January, when she had a date night with her husband, and when she went out on a date night with her husband, she went to Tommy Davidson's. Tommy Davidson had like a comedy show. But because it was the same day as one of the days in a boot camp, she was doing both, like at the comedy show on class, to the point where Tommy Davidson called her out because she wasn't laughing at his jokes. And then she sent me a video like, yo, Tommy Davidson got a video for you because I told him that I'm in your class and I'm not paying attention to the show. But at that point, I understood like, yo, she got it. She got it. And she pushed us. So to see what you're doing today, to see the confidence that you have right now, to see the value that you add to the community, like I've been seeing that in you. I've been seeing that in you, and I want to thank you. Like Naya actually came out to Philadelphia with us, and actually we pumped gas hand in hand together, like free gas to the community. We did this together. Like, but I want to thank you. I'm just so proud of you. Naya texted me like 2 weeks ago, like, yo, mentor, I got a $1.9 million deal under contract. I got a buyer at $2 million. Like, I need to structure this deal. Like, these, like, just think about that. I got a contract for $1.9 million. I'm about to sell it over to a buyer for $2 million, $100,000 in between. Help me structure this deal. Not, hey, mentor, I'm still struggling. No, I already got it done. I got that done. Let's just structure the deal. Like, it's a different conversation. So I'm just so proud of you. And again, everybody show Naya some love in the chat.
Absolutely, absolutely. And when we talk about this, the reason why we give y'all these stories and allow people to share is because we're showing you that we're your tribe, right? For the longest, we pray to God, we speak about it. Oh, can I just be around like-minded people? The truth is, we're creating this community for you as well as for ourselves. We want to create a community full of love, connectivity, and financial prosperity. I know somebody in the chat was looking for that. I'm gonna bring another person up.
Now I want to do one more thing. I want to do one more thing. I'm gonna let you go because I actually got to run. But I want to do one more thing. I want to do one more thing. I want to bring Linnea up because we got Kareem. Kareem, where's Kareem? Kareem, who actually was the first person. Kareem was the first person who actually tapped in yesterday. He just put in a chat that he want to match the 5K that Linnea put up. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. He said he wanted to match the 5K, right? So I want to know from you, bro, like what inspired you to say, yo, I want to do the exact same thing? Like, kind of talk to me about that, bro.
So good morning to everybody. Peace, love, and blessings to everybody. And I've been looking for an opportunity to link up with the right people. And it's so funny that the young lady that just shared, she's from, Philly, and I'm from Jersey, and I went to high school in Philly my last 2 years. So we walk fast and talk slick. So we've been around all type of jokers that have all type of game. They got this angle, that angle. So, we come from a concrete jungle. And if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. So we battle tested, but even in that, it does make it hard to trust people. And so I've gone through some trauma in my life where it just got me very isolated. And so I reflect back and I know that I probably have missed out on blessings in the ways of being able to network with people. And even now that I've been on this entrepreneurial journey, I left a 6-figure job probably less than a month ago. And with no regrets, where I've always had to have that everything planned out. All right, I'm gonna work this amount of hours, I'm gonna get paid this amount of money. And so now I'm just been able to be fearless. And I've been blessed by the Most High in a financial sense. So I'm working on my credit. I feel like I have the mindset, but I still need people to take me to that next level. And so even on this journey, I've looked at different opportunities to invest in franchises and things of that nature. And so I've been looking at people that I try to surround myself with subject matter experts and then get on their team. And so you guys are subject matter experts, and so I can rock with y'all. But even though with that, last Friday, I've been looking for people that are big on grants, right? Grant writers and can help you with that because I'm really trying to take myself to the next level. And we found this lady that does grants and everything looked good on the surface, and so invested $3K. Well, that was a scam, right? That was a scam. So again, I'm in a position where I'm blessed to be able to bounce back from that. So when I hear a young lady that, she's really going with something that's legit, and it's 5K, which is 2K more than what I lost and got scammed out of, I definitely can invest that in somebody that's gonna, take this opportunity and run with it. And she's affiliated with the right people, the right family structure here. And so that was on my heart and on my spirit. And that was easy to do, to be honest with you. So salute to her, salute to y'all for what y'all been putting down. And this has been more than this week has been more than just business strategies and things of that. It's been emotional. Y'all been touching mind, body, and soul, touching people spiritually, mentally, and financially. And so with that, when the mind is right or out of sync, the soul is out of sync. When the soul is out of sync, the finance is out of sync. So everything is tied together. And so if you ever play ball, I was a ball player. If you ever play ball, you hurt your ankle, one ankle. Well, the other leg has to overcompensate for that hurt leg. So then now that leg starts to hurt a little bit. And so we just got to get everything in order. We got to get our mind, bodies, spirits in order for us to go to that next level. And the first thing I believe is we have to be honest with that person in the mirror. So when I was able to be honest with that guy in the mirror and say, you got to do better, you got some flaws in your game, my life turned around. I decided 7 years ago that I was going to be the person in my family to make that change. And so in life, God has given me small morsels at a time for what I could handle at that given time. And so now it's the culmination of all of that. And so it's no coincidence to me that I found this situation because now I know that I'm ready to take off. And it's still much to learn, but I'm excited. I don't have that fear. I'm excited to meet that Kareem that I've always believed that I am, that's there. And so I'm waiting to meet him. And so, but the Kareem that I've been has prepared me for the Kareem that I'm going to be. And so I'm inspired for that. And I'm excited. Like I got, in my immediate family, it's my mom, my sister, and two nieces. My two nieces are 8 and 2 years old. They will not work for anybody. That is what I'm committing to them. They will not work for anybody. I'm going to be the guy that makes that change. So they don't even know what's going on. But I'm going to make that sacrifice now. I'm choosing the hard now to challenge myself so that they don't have to go through that, so that generations behind me don't ever have to know what that's like, only through the ancestors saying, this is what it was like when we did work for them, but we don't have to because of this person and the connections he made with this group. So that's what it is about me. So I definitely can, 5K is nothing in regards to investing in somebody that really wants to grow and change her situation. So family legacy is big. So I'm with the right people and I'm inspired. So let's go. That's what I say.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get show. Everybody show Kareem some love. I got one more thing that I'm gonna say. And Linnea, I want you up. I got you back up here, Linnea. I got you back up here on camera. So just letting you know, right? Unmute yourself, right? So it's two things. First thing is, if you understand when it comes to wealthy people, right? Because wealthy is really a mindset, it's a state of mind. Wealthy people are collaborating. All the people at the top are collaborating. All the people at the bottom is competing. Which one are you going to be? You going to be at the bottom and you competing, or you going to be at the top collaborating? If you look at it already, we're collaborating just by being in this group. You see Kareem said, listen, I got another 5. Linnea, I got 5. Like this is just, it's just an example of what's going to happen when you start to align yourself with the right people. And this is what we want to do. You know what I mean? I was speaking to Smitty, Coach Crew, Boom. We was texting on the back and we said, yo, listen, man, this is what we want to do. Linnea, you there? Where you at, Linnea? Let me unmute you.
She in the store. She
I'm
walking.
there, but something's going on with his phone. I can't hear you guys. So, like, on speak, but I'm on the line with the bank trying to fix this because I got a situation with this fraud thing stopping me from paying.
All right, so this is what we want to do, Linnea. And we'll circle back with you. But look,
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Can you hear us? So this is what we want to do. Me, Boom, Smitty, Coach Crew, we talked about it. We said we love what you did, and we want to add you to our VIP day next week in Orlando. If you got the availability, we want to put you in there and make it for y'all. Just because you a giver, we got to give to you. So you say, yo, I'm going to make sure I get Chris in there. We want to bring you out next week in Orlando with us to be able to have a VIP day, VIP dinner, and let's get it, all right? Let's get it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Let's go. Let's go. So the team will somebody on the team will reach out to you and get you set up. All right. But we know you taking care of what you got. So have a good day.
Okay.
And we're gonna reach out to you today.
All right. Thank you. All right.
All right.
All of y'all. I love y'all. I'm so happy to be with y'all. Y'all just don't understand. Don't get me crying again. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you.
All right.
Hey,
later.
I want to come up here and say something too, man. Y'all know typically, y'all, I'm not no morning person, right? I don't be waking up at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. This group actually pulled that out of me a little bit when crew be coming on. I'll be trying to listen in on crew telling y'all and tapping in with y'all. And today hit me a little bit because I started getting tired of trying to pour into people, that wasn't listening to me or that I knew that they had that person in them, that how you've been saying, like, it's a lot of people that I know personally that got that type of, thing in them, but they not letting it. It's the same type of thing that I be seeing in people that they not letting it out. And I don't know how to do that. You know what I mean? If I could do a crew do, how to be able to pull that out of people, man, it'll be a lot of more people around me that'd be successful, you know what I mean? But I don't know how to articulate. So I'm more so straight to the point, like, hey, we gotta do this and do this. But I get tired sometimes and I like, man, I'm not gonna keep trying to force you to do this stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not, but I need to learn how to articulate like crew to be able to pull out of people like you're doing with that. So I know it's more people that's like that, and even especially for me that I know that it's in them, bro. They just gotta learn how to pull it out, but I don't know how to get them to pull it out because I'm probably so hard on. I'm just so straight hard on. You just got to do it. It got to work. Or it's gonna work. It got, you know what I mean. And I'm just so straight on that. But I gotta learn how to really break it down to them, how they can be able to pull it out of themselves. But I just know there's so many more people like that, and it's crazy that y'all on here talking about it like that because that's what I be seeing in people, and that's what I be knowing was in people that they need to just pull it out of them so they can be, lit and they can be better themselves. And it's just crazy that I just know how that is, and it resonated with me pretty good. So I come on there and to appreciate the people that have been putting up for other people. You know what I mean? That's dope, bro. I like Naya too. I don't think I met her yet, but I like Naya though. So she got the good energy. I love that too. And just appreciate the people that was just putting up money for other people, bro. I don't think I've been around. I'm from Chicago too. Like dude said, it ain't too many people that do that, especially on a random Zoom call. They just he don't even know them from a can of paint. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't even do that. Like I just thought about something. I really wouldn't do that. If I'm on a call and somebody don't got no 5,000, I feel sorry, but you just got to figure it out though. You know what I mean? But the fact that somebody is willing to give up $5,000 for somebody they don't even know is crazy to me. And it opened my eye a little bit that, bro, there's some good people in this world, and that community is strong like that. Like that's real. Not to just say it, but like seriously, that is very strong. And I just wanted to come up here and say, yeah, I appreciate all y'all to be on these morning calls, man. Y'all, hey, this stuff good, bro. People need this type of therapy and type of talk every day to motivate them, bro. Because I know people be down. I be around people that be down every day. I be around people that just feel like they can't figure it out and feel like they just stuck. And I know in my mind already that they can get unstuck if they just try, or if they just, try to lock in, get some different information and do something different, but they just don't know it yet. I was talking to, I ain't gonna say who, but I was talking to somebody yesterday that's real close to me. She just said, I asked her something. I was like, what you want to do? She keeps saying, she's been saying she don't know for years, and she's right next to me. You know what I mean? She's right next to me. She keeps saying she don't know for years. Yesterday, I really asked her a specific question. I said, what do you want to do? She said, I want to do this. I was like, all right, you can do it. Just start this week. And about a week, you'll be okay. You just got to lock in on it. She's like, no, I can't. You know what I mean? And it came out her mouth. And then I was just like, man, you don't even understand. Yes, you can, bro. But like, I don't know how to pull it out of her to be able to show her, to be able to make her feel like, she can. And it's hard. I'm really seeing that it's really hard for people. As much as I think it's, easy for people to just really just go in and just do all this stuff because I know it's possible, and I believe, but I don't know how other people can't get it. So I be trying to help people, but crew, man, you gotta get more people. I gotta get more people to talk to crew because he good at listening and articulating how to be able to pull it out of them people, man. I've been trying to get them on here, but they gotta want to do it too. You know what I mean? They gotta want to get on here and want to change too. So, but today was good, bro. So I appreciate y'all today. That was pretty good.
Yo, Smitty, let's do one more thing because I see a lot of people keep asking for it in the chat, right? I think we got like 8 spots left at this point. We're gonna drop the link one more time. So for those of you that still want to get those spots, because once those fill up, it's over with. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. At the very minimum, you want to make sure you put your $2,000 deposit down to lock in your spot. So I'm gonna drop the link. And here it goes. I seen everybody keep hitting me in the chat like, yo, let's do it. But keep going, Coach Smitty. Y'all good. I gotta run.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. Let me see my nephew, man. Put my nephew to the camera. Let me see
what up, Neff?
What up,
What up, Neff?
What's up, King? Yo,
what's up?
So here's the thing, y'all.
Yeah, say hi.
What's up? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? That's my buddy. All right, so I want to say this to y'all because this is very important. There's a lot of cracks in our foundation. There's a lot of cracks in our foundation. It's not your fault. A lot of these cracks came from emotional trauma, from parents, passed down from the environment, right, that we grew up in. But we got to fix the cracks in our foundation. It's going to start with community. Community is that cement that fixes the cracks in the foundation. When we talk about getting everybody to bring out their best or at least recognize who they truly are, it's about community. Ramel came up and he said, yo, you got to stay close to the fire or you get cold. But which campfire are you staying close to? The one that burns you or the one that heats you up? So today is a day for celebration, right? Today is a day for being blessed, for gratitude, because gratitude is that attitude that changes your altitude, because you have created community. I told y'all before, like, what we love to do is create a community full of love, connectivity, and financial prosperity, because everything in this earth is temporary. Every single thing is temporary. Every single thing is temporary. Everybody put everything is temporary in the chat. I know you can come up here and get motivated. I know you can come up here and get inspired, but without action, nothing is going to happen. Without accountability, nothing works. When we know that everything is temporary, that thing can fuel us. It can fuel us. It can give us the fuel that we need. And what we could do is operate right now because we know we don't have time. Time is never on our side. We don't have time. Time has us. I told y'all, when y'all hear something impactful, drop those ums in the chat. Drop those M's in the chat because we don't have time. Time has us. So what can we do in the meantime? What can we do right now? What can we do right now before our time is up? We got to give it our all. We got to give 100%. I want to bring a couple other people, a few other people up, but then I want to kind of segue into something because I want y'all to be able to know who you're going to have on your team, by your side. I want y'all to get access to my coaches. I'm going to give y'all access to my coaches. So I'm going to have my coaches come up. I'm going to have them share a little bit. But right now, I want to get back to understanding why we didn't commit to going forward, right? What was that was stopping us? And when we talk about, what, don't feel bad about it. Like, let's just be vulnerable and transparent about this. So Jasmine, who else can we bring up? You see me dropping that link below, the deposit. You want to drop your deposit and drop your deposit in. I want to call up Jasmine. Jasmine, who we got?
Let's get it. Let's get it. Do we have Queen One More Hustle? You in here, Queen?
Oh yeah, Queen One More Hustle was in the chat. I told you change your name so that way we don't overlook you. When you just got your business name or you got Zoom user or you got iPhone, we got to give the priority to the people who put the actual names in there. That way we know who signed up and who's actually in the community. So all right, cool. Let's bring her up.
Queen One More Hustle, where you at? If she's not here, let's go with Queen Namniso.
Yo, also, while we going with somebody, while we bring them up, I just saw a message that passed by. Somebody said, we don't have the money lying around like that. That's why we create this. So that way we can have that money lying around like that. We weren't always this way. We weren't always this way. I told y'all before, like, our primary focus is becoming more effective in less time through strategic partnerships. By getting into strategic partnerships, what happened is, you by nature, by result, give yourself an opportunity to have multiple streams of income. We came up here one day, I think it was Wednesday, and I was telling y'all all the ways I get paid. I was telling y'all, I think like 10 ways, but that was just half of it. I didn't even finish the rest. So there's multiple ways to make money. Money is lying around out there. Money is our weed lying around out here. Can we bring the person up on the screen so we could continue?
Let's get it. Niso, come through, Queen.
Absolutely. 10 weeks course will be slower, 100%. We try to fit as much information as possible in here, but we want y'all to be able to pick up the game that we put down because we definitely have to move with speed, right? Where is she? Is she not there or what? What's going on?
I'm here. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here.
So,
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Good morning.
So I want to ask you something because I saw you emotional over there when we was doing a meditation. Just start with that because when we talk about these choices, we usually make choices from out of emotion. And that's the real feelings that we have inside and the reason why we want to do something. So I just want to kind of touch on that first. What was your feelings like? What was your emotion like with the meditation? Did you discover something for yourself in there?
Yeah. Thank you for, I finally get a chance to talk. So during the meditation, when you said, imagine your higher self walking to the door, and I did my meditation yesterday. And while I was doing that, I knew that I was the one, that I'm the one. I'm from Nigeria, and I won a lottery ticket to come to the US. And so I'm the only one here.
It's okay. Take your time with it. Just breathe, relax. It's okay. We all got you. This is your new family in here. We'll support you right now through this time. Totally understand. Ready? You got it.
And so what was revealed to me, I know that I'm the one. My family is depending on me. And I am the one to change my family legacy. I know that. And so when I signed up for this course, it was with everything I had. And I knew I must do it. And so I couldn't sign up for the course because I don't have it. But I know that I've gotten a lot of value in this past 4 days. And it's only going up from here. There is no stopping me. So I saw my higher self, walk into the room. I'm thriving. I've had kids that I'm taking care of, My family is doing well. My mom is healed, Everybody is doing well. I've started businesses back home, that is employed a lot of people. I've had people, I wanna take care of kids. I wanna have an orphanage home back home. And I saw myself walking and looking at these kids, and I'm happy, and they're happy, and everybody is good. And then you said, what will it be? What is the consequence? If it doesn't happen. And I also saw the other self, who was just unhappy, who was sad and depressed. And I can't afford to be that person. That's not the person. That's not the person that, that's not the person. That's not the person I want to be. And so I resonate with, the person who's taking care of, my family, who's changed everybody's life, who's taking care of this kids. And, me being here, me winning that lottery ticket it was for a reason, to be in the US and to be here, going through.
100%. And I want everybody to send some love in the chat because we relate to you. We relate to you in a lot of ways. And just because you're in Nigeria or any part of the world, this is all our world.
I'm here.
This is all our world, right? So
I'm
you're from here. Right.
I'm
You're
here right now. I'm here right now, yeah.
And I want everybody, because there's other people who may feel like just because your location or anything, like this is all our world. This right here is our land, all of it, all of it. So we want to create that mindset. We want to create the pathway for people to really step into their light and shine their light. But the way that we're doing it is through the tough times right now. In order for a plant to grow, in order for a tree, a flower to blossom, they have to first start as a seed. And when you're a seed, you start in darkness. So some of you might feel like this is your darkest times. Some of you might feel like nobody else is around. Some of you might feel like it's cold. No, you're just in your planting season. Everybody put I'm in my planting season in the chat. Everybody put I'm you're just in your planting season. So you may not have that breakthrough today. It may not be for this particular challenge, but what happened is exposure. Everybody drop exposure in the chat. Exposure. Environment is about exposure. When we expose you to what's possible, you change what's possible for yourself. Like when we did the meditation, I want you to think about it this way. Think about the built up version of yourself, which is the highest version, and think about the broken down version of yourself, which is whatever version that didn't make it to the higher self, right? And the reason why we want you to have that sight is because we want you to make a choice based upon your exposure. Which one would you rather have? Would you rather have everything that you've ever wanted in your world, or would you rather have the pain of regret because you didn't do everything you needed to do to get what you want? So as Namaso's up here, we're not just talking to you, Queen, we're also just speaking in general. And we thank you for coming up and being vulnerable to share, because everything you do matters. Put this in the chat, everything you do matters. From this moment on, we're going to the next level. Our next level is loaded. From this moment on, our next level is loaded. Our next level is loaded because everything you do matters. So I just want to send some love to you. I just want you to understand that you're amazing, your courage, your strength, your beauty, like everything is here, and you will get to that space where you can have the orphanage. You will get to the space. You will come back and you'll make sure everybody know it, and you'll have it. We'll support you. The whole thing is stay close to the community. In fact, I want everybody, look, DM me. Like DM me if you want to stay close to the community. Make sure you DM me. We want everybody to be able to get in. I told y'all before, we got a few spots left. So we want to make sure that you get in. Everything you do matters. Everything can change from right here up until class. Like you may not have the money right here, but somehow, some way, the money might appear. Chris went to bed yesterday crying about the situation, not having the money. But yes, 10 hours later, the money appears. And it's just a down payment. You still got to get the rest of the money. But the point is, your money will appear. Because success is not about anything other than the person you become. Success is something that you attract by the person you become. So you have to do the things you need to do in order to get what you want, y'all. So I'm telling you right now, don't send me a DM here. Send me a DM on Instagram. If you send me a DM here, it ain't gonna work. I'm telling you right now, as soon as we cut off the Zoom, I don't have it. Send me a DM on Instagram. If you want to stay close to the fire, send me a DM on Instagram. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you for showing up. Stay close. We're gonna have some conversations with you so that way we can build. One of my coaches are gonna reach out to you so that way we can, guide you in that right direction, right?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. It's 10:03, y'all. We get ready to close up, but before we close up, if we could have an extra 15 minutes of your time, please let us know in the chat. If we can have an extra 15 minutes of your time. If not, we're just gonna have to close it up. But I want to know because we want your consent. Consent matters. Consent matters. Consent matters. All right. So this is what I want. I want to bring up some of my coaches. And when you tap in to the Fund Your Freedom and you actually advance forward, these are some of the coaches that are going to be on your team that you're actually going to have, so that way they can help you out, right? So who got the deposit link, by the way? So we're going to have those links. We're going to have those links for you. Because somebody dropped it, somebody got it in the chat. Just drop the link in the chat. But let's have my coaches come up. Can we spotlight the coaches? So if y'all thought this accountability during this week was amazing, if y'all had a good time, if y'all had great energy, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. If y'all had good information, this was inspiring, let me know in the chat. All right, let's see. Let's see if these coaches on. I don't see it on my screen. Okay, hold on, y'all. All right, there they go. All right, cool. So let's start it up. Let's go with Sunshine. Then we go to Jasmine. You got Danielle. Where's Apolline at? There's Vanessa, Nico. All right, cool. What's up, Sunshine?
Grand Rising family, these calls have been absolutely amazing. If y'all have enjoyed these calls this morning, I need y'all to drop some love in the chat for your Mindset Mogul. You have no idea of, if you think you're getting something right now, could you imagine for all those that have joined what you're going to get for the next 3 months? Listen, we're on a different type of timing in here. So I'm Sunshine. I'm actually your accountability advisor. And I'm here to work with you to discover your unlimited potential and develop a profound sense of self-worth, your self-love, and self-accountability. I'm completely dedicated to coaching you. So I'm going to help you with setting clear, specific goals and setting up actionable steps to make those goals obtainable and make sure that you stay accountable to your commitments. I do have one-on-one personal calls to help you get to those goals. Again, I am your coach, Sunshine, your accountability advisor.
Absolutely. Let's continue to go. Let's go with Jasmine.
Let's go, Sunshine. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. Blessed morning, everyone. Like my coach, my advisor, everyone said, my name is Jasmine Ruby. I am a real estate agent, soon to be the biggest in Barbados. Shout out to the kings and queens. That's Caribbean, because that's the bloodline through and through. Commercial investor, 360 video booth, educator, host, MC, filmmaker, YouTube, and the energy coach from Love Plus Transformation, okay? So as your energy coach, what I definitely coach on just betting on yourself, right? Every single day, not betting on yourself in a moment, but more so the longevity, the sustainable growth, the sustainable success, right? Making better choices with confidence. It's all about your confidence and your execution. That's what we get into with me, right? So we tap into that language, of course. We tap into strengthening your faith, that belief, right? Because if you don't believe you can't do it, then you're not going to do it, period. Right. And of course, the actual bet that Naya even mentioned earlier. So, just being able to disappoint others over disappointing yourself and disappointing yourself time and time again. That's what we break through with your energy coach, Jasmine Ruby. So, I know some of us may have been trained to deposit our energy into our TV, our kids, or just complacency altogether, right? And now you lack the direct deposit in your bank account. You lack that deposit when you go to the bank. It's not giving what it should, right? So that's what we really get into, just delegating your energy and what you put into yourself, because when you put so much into others, it really takes away from who you are, right? So you have to delegate it properly, give properly, right? So every day will be the same if you don't know how to delegate that energy. So yes, we will no longer miss opportunities with your energy coach. And yes, that extra battery in your back will constantly be charged with Ruby. So I want y'all to drop some battery symbols in the chat, because I am the energy coach of the amazing Love Plus Transformation. I do also have one-on-one calls as well. And we keep it sturdy in there. All right. Love.
Oh, big energy, big energy, big energy. Go get him, go get him, go get him, Jazz. I am so happy to be in the room with you, family. This has just been incredible. All the love, all just the collaboration, all of the partnerships, people just loving on one another. But before I start, let me see you throw some magnifying glasses in the chat. I am Tamoa Danielle, and I am the Clarity Coach on Love Plus. And what I provide to you is helping you to find clarity in your life, to get all of the junk, all of the negative thoughts, all of the things that you feel like are holding you back, so that you can get to your higher level, so that you can get to your higher self, so that you can get to a place in your life where all the trauma, the pain, the heartache, all of the things that you've been through will not hold you back any longer.
It doesn't mean that things are going to happen, because things are going to happen. But the whole point is, how are you going to find the clarity to move quicker, to move faster, to get to the life that you envision, to get to the life that you dream of, to get to the life that wakes you up in the middle of the night that you don't tell anybody about? It is possible. It is waiting on the other side for you. You just need the steps to get there. Earlier in the chat, it was Tramika. She put, I'm ready to grow beyond. That's what we all are doing. We are ready to grow beyond, to stretch ourselves into a capacity that we cannot even see. I am so happy that you all decided to make a choice to be here and bet on yourself. And you have nowhere to go but forward. You cannot look back. You cannot grow back. After being here for the last 5 days, there is no going back. You are all here, and you are all divine by design. Divine by design. I also have one-on-ones, and I cannot wait to meet with you. I cannot wait to grow with you, and I cannot wait to level up with you.
So these are just some of the coaches that we have up here. If y'all feeling the love and feeling support, when you join our Fund Your Freedom mentorship and you get into the accountability, you're gonna have access to other people. So I know some of y'all are on the fence. The reason why I wanted to show you that, because I know some of y'all are on the fence about doing it because you think you got to do it alone. This is not about doing it alone. This is about doing it together. Together we are better. So I just wanted to show y'all the strength and numbers that we have up here, because can y'all drop the deposit link again, please? So when you tap in, you're going to be surrounded by other individuals who are going to help mold you, who are going to help shape you, help give you the inspiration and courage, but also be right there with you, so that way you can do the things you know you need to do to get what you want. If that sound good, put sound good in the chat. So before we close out, because I do want to be respectful, once y'all come into the community, y'all meet all other coaches that we have and all other support. We got tons of people in here that's going to actually pretty much be that backbone of support for you. But I want to know, was this impactful for y'all or not? These 5 days, this is our last day with y'all. I want to know, because some of y'all didn't know me before coming in, but hopefully y'all love me enough to stick around here. Hopefully y'all love me enough to say I changed your life in any type of way, because all we want to do is continue to pull the best out of you. I know we're kind of over time now, so we don't want to hold you too much. But if anybody would love to share, I'll take a couple hands, 30 seconds or less. And then we're going to close it up, because we want y'all to be sharp, ready for today, and then come in class tonight. Also, there is something special for Platinum today, by the way. There is something special for Platinum. Keep an eye on your emails. Please keep an eye on your emails. So Sunshine, you see any hands, anybody? Let's bring them up. Then Danielle can bring somebody up too, and Jasmine. And then we'll close out.
One more hustle. One more hustle. You still here, hon? Come talk to us.
Who's that? Smitty? Smitty said that? I think I seen Smitty put that in the chat or something.
You're unmuted. Hit the unmute button, honey. We can't hear you.
They keep pressing it twice. You just press it once. All right, I got you. I'm gonna send you the unmute question, and then you can just hit it. You'll be good.
You want to try to come back to her? She said she's shaking her head, saying that I guess it's not unmuting.
It really was, though. I've seen it unmute multiple times back and forth. So it could be the last chance. Just don't do anything at the moment. I'm going to send you a message. The message is going to say unmute. Just click that message to unmute. All right. So, yeah, we're going to have to circle back. I know you were saying in the chat, too, that you had your hand up all week. You was like, yo, you had your hand up all week and you wanted to speak. So we try to get to you. We'll get to one more person and then we could try to swing back. But let's try that first.
All right. We could try Veronica. Veronica, come talk to us, Veronica. She's still here. You're unmuted, Veronica.
There we go. Hi, can you hear me?
Sure can.
Alrighty, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for the opportunity. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, take advantage of going further. Just don't have the financial means right now. I'm a single married mother because my husband's a truck driver, so I have 4 kids that I'm, raising by myself while he's over the road and just trying to get through and do everything. We have our own trucking business. We sold the truck.
Yeah, is that just me or is that cutting in and out?
No, she's cutting in and out.
Right. So send her a message. We're gonna bring her back up. Let her check her Wi-Fi, see what's going on, and let's call somebody different.
Okay, Jazz, call somebody.
You could just mute her mic for now.
Okay.
Everybody with your hand that's raised still, can you put your intention of why your hand is raised at the moment in the chat? Put it in the chat.
Let's get it. I got you. And she's still going, Veronica. I know you had something to say. You better, we're going to get you right, Queen. We're going to get you right. We're going to mute that real quick.
Yeah, you and it's not even doing nothing.
Right.
No, I've been trying to.
Y'all be on fire at the night, in the morning, all day. I have Queen Monique. Monique Reed.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, Queen, loud and clear.
All right, so I wanted to come up here to explain basically why I didn't make the initial purchase last night. I seen a lot of messages or like posts in the Facebook group, and it was just kind of expressing like, the price, not having the funds. And it was a little different for me. Initially, I had basically, as far as like negative thoughts, I'll tell a little story. Before I started this program, I had to cut somebody off because they made an analogy of free lives were trying to sell you something compared to the 1-cent burger from Wendy's. And I had told them that I was taking this course, so I felt like that was a direct shot. So the reason I cut them off is because going into this week, I didn't want to have no bad thoughts, no negative energy, just really put in, my all into trusting and believing the coaches here. And from the experience, I've been on every morning accountability call. I've been in every one of the Q&As. I've been in all of the trainings. And from that alone, just the morning accountability call has been well worth my investment. Now, I am a person who normally, to answer the question, I didn't purchase last night because I was scared. I hadn't done much of the homework as far as building up my business credit, but I went ahead and took care of that. So my investment would solely be cash, which I had saved up. And I was scared that if I take this leap, I would be putting up more than 90% of the money that I had saved. And then just today, this morning, and some of the other people who actually did take the investment and you guys just kind of reminded me of all the value I received this week, I did go ahead, put myself first, and I made my deposit this morning. And I just wanted to share that I can't afford to not stay close to the information that I've been getting here. And I'm truly thankful and appreciative for all of you guys.
Absolutely. Everybody send some love in the chat. And I want Sunshine to add some value on that if she can.
Queen, congratulations and welcome to the family. I know what it's like to not put yourself first and continuously give and give and give, and to see yourself accumulate this money and stack this money, and you're looking at the fact that you're about to invest all of this and you're looking at, well, I'm only going to have this little bit left. Don't worry about that little bit that's left. Because what you're putting out, as long as you continue to show up for yourself, what you're going to make back is such an abundance, you will never have to worry about that anymore. So I just want to congratulate you. I want you to feel at ease about the decision that you made. I want you to walk with your head held high today. Matter of fact, all weekend. Do you understand me? Stretch your stuff and walk in your power, queen, because you just made a hell of an investment in yourself. And I can't wait to toast it up to you, because that's exactly what we're about to do. Because you're about to get in here, walk in your power, invest in not just yourself, but this community. We will love you and support you through the entire process. And these kings that you have pouring into you, your overflow is an abundance of wealth by itself. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So congratulations,
yes.
queen, and welcome to the family. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yo, unfortunately we do have to close up because it's 10:30, y'all. Like, technically supposed to be done 9:30. I wish we could have more time. Sometimes it feels like it goes by so fast. Just wanted to point out, Sunshine was exactly in your position before with the Fund Your Freedom Challenge back in, this was last year. Pretty much it's almost a year. It was last year. She joined the Fund Your Freedom Challenge. Now look at it now. Time goes by so fast. You don't know where you go. She didn't know she would have this opportunity. But the thing was, she came out one day and she was on one of these accountability calls, one of the challenge calls, and she was like, yo, I don't know what's gonna happen with my life right now, but whatever. I'm taking a leap of faith. I'm betting on myself, and I'm doing this. And I was like, yo, that's the energy. We want to have that energy. You want to know, like, look, because working a 9 to 5, let's be real. That's not real security. Let's just be real. You feel more anxiety working there than anything else. Understanding that you are pushed, shoved mentally more than anything, and that's where we're held captive. We're held captive mentally, y'all. We're no longer slaves by the chains, slaves by the brain. Jill, that was a ball. I gotta write that down. Write that down for me, Sunshine. Sunshine, write that down for me, y'all. Look, no longer slave by the chains, slave by the brain. But look, that's the real thing, though. Like, it's the brain, y'all. And that's what this whole process was, to show you that literally we can unhinge what was being held down, and that's all of your geniuses. Everybody put "I'm a genius" in the chat. Even if you don't know how to spell it, autocorrect will help you out. But "I'm a genius" in the chat, because I know some of y'all like, damn, I'm gonna wait to see what somebody else put first. I'm joking with you. We got time for one more, but we do have to wrap it up. Unfortunately, like we got to stick to each other's time constraints. Y'all know, some of y'all know, like, I would just let y'all go all day, like, if I could, because some of us need to get this stuff out, because in our environments at home, we don't really get this chance to get the opportunity to share authentically and not be judged, right? So this is a huge thing for a lot of us. But let's have Jasmine share her story about where she came from, how she joined, and just because now you see Jasmine on the screen as well, right? Like, everybody who are up on the screen started in the same seat that you're in right now. Coming into the challenge, seeing if they get information, change the situation, coming in for this thing, but then getting a whole boatload of value that they never even thought they could, and it transforms your life for the rest of your life. So let's have Jasmine share her story. What's up, Jazz?
Hey. Thank you, Coach Crow. Thank you, Sunshine. It's gonna be very, very to the point, because I know this space is timed, but also, authentic. It's genuine, and that's really what I got here. That's how I got here. So I really pray for this. I manifested it last year on my job. I told my job, listen, I'm out 2023, 2024, whatever it looks like I am gone. So I just recently retired at the age of 25 out of there, but it wasn't until I just started realizing, okay, I need to feed my mind. I need to read. I need to be in an environment, constantly in an environment that pours into me. Because beforehand, before I was the energy coach, before I was Jasmine Ruby, bing, bong, boom, the vibe, I was just always like lacking confidence. I was confident for everybody else, but I wasn't confident for myself, right? I just turned more so of my anger into aggression. Instead of building who I was breaking my battery, draining my battery, instead of recharging my battery every single day, smoking, drinking, doing something that would just take the edge off, oh, I did great for the day, so let me have this, let me have that. But it wasn't until I realized, like, pouring into myself is me pouring into everybody else. pouring into myself is me doing it scared. It's me making better choices, better decisions. And so that's really how I got here. And just knowing that, you know, you're not going to please everyone, but you should always be pleasing yourself, whatever that looks like, right? The choices that you make, the environments that you're in, being confident in the rooms that you are in, because you belong in those rooms. You belong on these calls. You belong at that closing table. You belong everywhere that you are, because it's a divine timing. The most important time for you is right now. And that's what I realized, because you can be gone tomorrow, right? But everything that we do, everything that we're working towards, it doesn't matter if it doesn't have the purpose, it doesn't have the intention, it doesn't have you in the equation. So that's really like just a small glimpse of my story and how I got here and why I stayed, really, right? Because I knew that there was more, but it had to be pulled out by the environment, by that feeling every day, by that accountability, by that consistency, by the commitment. Because without it, it was more so I'm just doing stuff to do stuff. Like, respectfully, like you're so busy. You're so busy. You're not doing anything. Like, you're just doing the same thing, or you're just busy doing stuff, as opposed to really tapping into what needs to be executed, what matters, what is going to elevate you, what is going to elevate your family, what is going to elevate your family's family. Are they going to remember you? Are they going to think of you down the line? So that's really essentially just quitting doing stuff and really just tapping into what matters and what really recharges me. Because like Smitty mentioned earlier, like, it's easy to be like, all right, do this. It's easier said than done, right? But when you take that leap of faith, when you take that chance, right, you see the confidence, you see that recharge. And now that's the addiction where you at. You addicted to that recharge. You addicted to those deposits because you put the work in. You addicted to putting the work in. You addicted to the growth, okay? You addicted to the sturdy, okay? I'm from New York. Don't play with me, you heard? But it has to come from you. It's not going to come from anyone else. And that's what I tapped into. My faith is my best friend. God is my best friend. Okay. All my coaches are my family. Like, there's nothing we don't do together. And that's how it should be. Only uplifting, elevating, and producing that efficiency in the right environment to produce the right energy. I call it triple E with Ruby. You heard? Efficiency, energy, and environment. That's what we get into over here, and that's my story. That's why I'm here, and that's why I'm staying forever. So, yeah.
I love that. And first of all, you said you wasn't gonna be long. That was a little extra, but I enjoyed it.
Who I get it from?
Still charged up. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I feel charged up. If you feel charged up, drop those battery emojis in the chat. Once again, like, if we could, we'd stay here all day. But to be totally transparent, like, just take a moment and really think about this opportunity. Some of you are not going to take this chance, and some of you will. Some of you will go over that fence, and you will have success. If you look at some of the coaches up here, they did that. They was once in your seat. It was once apprehensive. We went around a round table and we talked. We shared these stories. But once again, your success is predicated on your dedication, your hustle. See, some people, I think somebody was typing in the chat, and it was like, is your success guaranteed? Your success is guaranteed when you guarantee you, no matter what, I'm going to get up and put the work in. Your success would never be guaranteed based upon anybody else. It would never be based upon putting a deposit down and then now, poof, magically, I'm sitting in my throne. That is not going to happen. You got to get up and be a self-starter. You got to get up and be a mover. You got to get up and be a shaker. You got to get up off the wall. You got to stop saying I'm an introvert. You got to stop doing the things that's negative. Stop spending major time on minor things. You spend a lot of money on things that don't move the needle. As soon as somebody say, yo, invest in yourself, what you say? Well, I don't know how much. But you ready to go spend Louis, Gucci, all this stuff. I don't give a... Look, I was about to say something else. I'm just letting y'all know. Look, when for me, I'm gonna be respectful of y'all, because for me it was a different story. Like, going to 7 different schools, 9 years, having gastroesophageal reflux disease, you know, losing 55 pounds in 41 days, like sleeping on the benches in the basements of the dorms with financial aid in here. Y'all know that story. Seeing my dad pass away, like, this is literally out. Yeah, look, some people on here, they came to the funeral, like, this is crazy. I personally just don't create excuses. I personally Just see no need for it. What is the purpose of making an excuse? It doesn't do anything for me and it doesn't do anything for anybody around me. Instead of thinking about why I can't, I'm gonna think about why I can, and I'm gonna create a solution. Everybody drop solution in the chat. See, this is not showing you that you don't have it. This is not about you getting pity for you not having it. This is about you need to create a solution for your life. Because opportunities are going, and guess what? You're having a poor mindset, passing over opportunities repeatedly, regularly. I want you to understand, this ain't for me. This ain't for anybody else. This is for you. Everybody put in the chat, this is for me. Please don't feel offended when I come up here and I add a lot of passion and fuel and fire, because if I came up here and I was talking monotone, y'all would click me off in a second. Let's just be real. But I want to close up and I want everybody to leave on a high note. You did that. Drop in the chat and say I did that, because you saw this on Instagram. You saw this on YouTube. You see it on some podcast. You saw the brothers up there speaking, talking to you. They talk to your soul. They say, look, we can show you how to get X amount of dollars in less amount of time, and then faster than your job can pay you, faster than you can save it. They did that. We did that. You did that. I did that. I came up here. I said I'm gonna be focused. I said I'm gonna give you everything I got. I did that. You did that. Now you got to keep doing it. So when you hit your goal, you just got to keep going. All right, you got to keep doing it. Unfortunately, we can't get to everybody's hands. I know, I understand. But when you tap into the community, there will be opportunities for you to glow, opportunities for you to show, opportunities for you to grow, opportunities for you to get everything you've ever said you want, that you wanted in your life. You might not get everything, right? But you can have anything that you want. So everybody, let's unmute. Let's clap it up. Let's snap it up, because we're on the path of finding our freedom. We're on the path for success. We're taking the leap of faith. Look, we got new partnerships. It's different. I'm different now. We're different. If you're different, somebody say I'm different. If you're different, somebody say I'm different.
I'm different.
I'm different.
Right? I see in the chat. Hold on. I see in the chat somebody, they keep throwing these numbers out. Hold on. They keep throwing these numbers out. And they keep saying, yo, 15K is just not lying around. No, we get that. To be honest, right? That's why we say we only take 100, like, because we only have a limited amount of space that we can take, right? We only can take 100 people. But the reality is we want more people to come in. We do. We want 200, 300, 400. We want more. But the reality of it, we only could take 100. Some of you are not going to get in. That's a reality. But here's the win in it, right? Here's the win for everybody. The win is that you've seen your growth in real time. You know what's possible. You found your tribe. You know what you need to work on. You know what you need going forward. You won, baby. You already won. This is your planting season. This is somebody else's blossom season. Please don't compare season 10, somebody else's season 10 to your season 1. This is probably your first challenge. It's probably your second challenge, your third. But you don't know how many people stayed on this for years. So how long you been watching me? Been watching you for 2 years. Watch you for 3 years. The ancestors chose you. Everybody put the ancestors chose me in the chat. You are amazing. You are complete. You are winning. Okay? The fact that you joined this challenge, you are winning. But we just got levels to it. We got to hit that next level. What does your next level look like? So have everybody unmute. I want you to say beautiful stuff to yourself. I want you to scream. I want you to make some noise. I want you to clap it up. I want you to give some love to yourself, because you are amazing. You've been doing what you need to do. But guess what? We've grown, baby. That's what it's about. We've grown. So everybody off mute. Can they come off mute, or does somebody have to let them off mute?
I'm amazing.
Yes, you are.
I'm amazing.
Amazing,
Phenomenal.
in your life.
Marvelous.
Manifestation of good on yourself.
Feeling myself.
My journey.
And well,
Amazing. I'm worthy.
got this.
Flying wine coast rock.
We all worthy of amazing.
All amazing.
Gotta make it happen. That's all.
Move and take the step.
I'm ready to move.
We're next to the water. Now we got to drink.
For confidence.
Close, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. This was special. We had more people in this go around. We had I think we maxed out around 500 and something. And that was the most people we ever had on this accountability program call. And that was due to you, right? So in each way, we're all growing in our ways. We don't have everything all figured out. We're still growing, right? So if you don't have everything all figured out, just know that you're never going to have it all figured out. You got to grow as you learn. You are powerful. You got to see yourself that way. I really want y'all to understand, we're not done yet. We're not done yet, right? So when y'all tap in, everybody gonna get those links, those deposit links. We're gonna send out those deposit links for the rest of the day. You got Platinum, we got something special for you. If Smitty's here, Smitty want to come and say something, come up, Smitty, if you want. But we got something special for the Platinum, and then we got class tonight. We're not done yet, y'all. So just please stay close. Please understand, you still got other levels to go to. I want everybody to go inside the Facebook group, go share your experience today. Please go in and let everybody know what's been going on, your transformation for this week, and build strategic partnerships. I know we gave y'all assignment to get 3. Well, get 3 more. Okay, get 3 more strategic partners. If Smitty, are you here, Smitty? I think I saw him.
Yeah.
If you're here, you want to come up, come up.
Oh no, we good, bro. Y'all can close it out. I know that we went on here longer than we supposed to. Y'all up here having a good old time up here. But no, just make sure everybody back on today though. We not done. It's not over. You get in or not, just make sure we still Friday. We still got class today. Y'all still got homework. Whatever y'all got need to be done. We ain't done holding y'all accountable yet. Y'all ain't out of here yet. All right, so be on time. Platinum be on time. VIP be on time. Whoever be on time today. All right. I ain't had too much to say though. I'm out of here.
All right,
I'm
y'all.
about to get something to eat. I'm hungry. Y'all have me up here not eating, trying to listen to y'all. I'm out of here, man.
You wanted to be here. Don't do that, Smitty.
I know what I'm saying. I ain't even eat yet. I'm about to give me something to eat. Sure.
We with you, Kate.